Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Marianas Coffee.
Good evening, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Police say a dive operator who was diving with a tourist who drowned in Lau Lau Bay has fled the island. Also tonight, protesters ask a company with 60 years of experience handling precious cargo in Micronesia to reconsider a decision that has big local implications. And could more hotel closures be on the horizon? Hanmi numbers say the hotel business is unsustainable. In sports, a golf tournament like no other happens this weekend. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
I love Marianas coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Half a day, women of the Marianas, in our roles as mother, wives, daughters, and friends, we often put the health of our families and loved ones first. But remember, to be the best version of ourselves, we must prioritize our own health. Regular screening like mammograms, pap tests, empower us to detect cancer at its earliest stages, increasing the chances of successful treatment. Take a moment to schedule your screening today. By taking care of ourselves, we can continue to care for those we love. Make your health a priority. Your loved ones need you, and you deserve the best possible care. Schedule your mammogram and pap test by calling the CHC Women's Clinic at 670-234-8951.
Whether you call her Abuela, Nana, Yaya, Gramps, Gigi, Mimi, or Granny, Grandma knows a sweet treat makes any meal special. So come to McDonald's and treat yourself to the Grandma McFlurry today. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Police say there is much more to the story surrounding a tourist who drowned while scuba diving in Lau Lau Bay. Police say the dive operator who led the tour has fled the CNMI and apparently was not licensed to operate here. Police Commissioner Anthony Marianas.
The person that's responsible for all this event is identified as Mr. Q Wei Shi. He's a Asian male, and he throughout the investigation they found out that Mr. Shi was not a certified diving instructor. He has no knowledge about diving. So I think this is what prompts that after the incident happened, just the following day on May 18, he packed up his stuffs and his family and fled back to China. Right now, the case is still under investigation, and furthermore, our results will forthcoming once the investigation had revealed more as to what had transpired.
Police say the man left island the day following the incident. The customer who died, 40-year-old King Rong, who may have signed up for the tour, the dive tour, on social media, and he may have run out of air. Police say the victim was diving in Lau Bay, started to panic when his depth gauge went to 0, but without the dive operator around, they have more questions than answers. Police did say they have recovered some of the diving equipment and hope to learn more in the coming days.
What the investigation will really focus is, number one, is the GoPro pictures that they're going to extract, and number two, we're trying to find the depth gauge that each diver has to wear if that person was wearing on that day. So we're going through the phases of examining each of the equipment, and follow-up determination will forthcoming.
Police did not name the diving company today.
Yeah, right now, the diving company has not been mentioned. The investigators went about looking for a business license too, and have not found anything yet. So probably this is one of those backdoor shops that operate illegally like this, and as a result, when this incident happened, the people that's running it that backed up and left.
Police did say the man who fled is 41 years of age.
The name is Qui, Q-I, Wei is W-E-I, and the last name Shi is S-H-I.
So is this case now ruled as a possible homicide, or?
Right now, the case is ruled as a drowning case, but it will escalate as we continue to progress through the investigation. The investigation will change the course of what determination that charge is going to come. Right now, it's still treated as a drowning case until such time the findings are all gathered and determined. And at the end, we'll determine what are the appropriate charges that's going to come up.
Okay, and then the eyewitness accounts were they from anyone that was in that diving group, or they were separate?
There is one associate that is part of it, and we're still in contact with this person to get more. Some of these people that are involved are uncooperative right now, but we're going through phases to let them understand that this is something serious and they have to cooperate.
This week's protest outside of the Saipan International Airport highlighted the lack of pet transportation options that face the residents of the Northern Mariana Islands and Guam. Our lone hometown carrier, United Airlines, stopped transporting pets in the cargo hold of their planes system-wide in 2018. Small pets that can fit under the seat are still allowed on the planes, but United now says no to putting bigger animals into the cargo hold area. Advocates say that works okay for cats, but dogs heavier than about the weight of a gallon of milk are stuck, having to rely on private chartering options that can cost thousands of dollars. In the mainland, there's a workaround, as other carriers offer the pet transportation service. Pet owners can also drive. But Guam and Saipan really have no other options, and these advocates are asking that United take a second look at their policy, at least for our region. According to Grace Keilbach from the Boonie Babies nonprofit group, United does put pets in their cargo hold, but only for military personnel.
So we, along with multiple other organizations such as Saipan Humane and the Boonie Flight Project, which is based out of Guam, we've reached out to United hundreds of times over the past few years trying to get them to work with us. We've gotten little to no response. Every response we have gotten is kind of good luck, we don't do pet safe travel, which is really unfortunate because not only do they have the availability to do so, they fly military pets from Guam, but they have the option to save so many lives across these islands if they choose to do so.
United has a long history in the islands as the only major carrier flying between Hawaii and Guam and the islands in between. The route has run for almost 60 years, bringing in mail, cargo, and medical supplies.
We ship some pretty unique things up in this island hopper route. We ship tuna, groceries, frozen meats, rice, everything under the sun, including the kitchen sink on the island hopper.
The island hopper service started in 1968 with flights to islands like Chuuk and Ponape that had coral runways at the time with no lights. Flexibility is key. A mechanic travels on all the flights. United ships not just mail, but frozen tuna, meats, and groceries.
It's the only flight that goes down to these islands, so basically they rely on United a lot.
We understand the importance of this flight, and we take a lot of pride and joy in working together to make sure that everyone is taken care of.
Animal advocates are hoping that by calling attention to this cause, United will rethink their policy in the islands and consider using the cargo hold again for pet shipments, saying that Micronesia is a different operating environment and one that can really benefit United's 6 decades of experience.
That is the reality of when pet owners are leaving island, there are no options for them. Your only option pretty much, if you can't find a family friend to take it, is to take it to the mayor's shelter, where adoption rates are almost non-existent. Adoption rates across the entire island are existent. There's a 98% euthanasia rate here. So if you can't take your pet with you, there's a 98% that it'll be euthanized.
The Hotel Association of the Northern Mariana Islands reported just a 35% average occupancy rate among its 13-member hotels for April of 2024. A healthy number within the industry, generally considered to be 70% and above. A year ago, the occupancy rate was 32%. Hotels can make money at occupancy rates lower than 70%, but they need a higher average rate. As occupancy rates drop, many times you see the average daily rate also drop as hotels lower their prices to attract customers, and it can be a race to the bottom as properties compete for tourists. Our local problem starts with the currently low demand. There are currently too many rooms, not enough customers. And less rooms could be on the horizon. Hyatt Regency Saipan, a decades-long investment in the Marianas, has announced their closure effective June 30th. Average room rate was $122 per night, which is down $10 from a year ago. Just over 25,000 room nights were sold for the month, meaning all the hotels put together times that average daily rate did about $3 million worth of room business for the month. Hanmi says that with a strong dollar, they're having to lower their rates to compete as Asian countries are trending towards traveling more within East Asia, where their money goes a little bit further. Hanmi says almost all the business is coming from Korea, which has recovered to between 70 and 80% of pre-COVID levels. Japan and China arrivals remain largely absent.
Upgrade your savings when you bundle with any iPhone 15 series today. Our affordable Link Bundle gives you the power to choose just what you need. With mobile and home internet starting for as low as $105 a month, no home phone required. Plus, activate your bundle with a brand new iPhone 15 and receive your first 2 months of home internet on us. A $50 port-in credit, a SuperPod AX, and basic installation, all free for a limited time. Additional conditions may apply. Visit DocomoPacific.com to learn more. Docomo Pacific, better together.
At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the CNMI Department of Public Safety.
Click it or take it.
Phil Blong is the president of the Tinian Chamber of Commerce. He says with the military buildup, there is real opportunity on Tinian.
So who's on Tinian right now? Not just cows. We got a lot more going on Tinian now. Tinian is actually on the verge of now becoming a significant player in the region because of the military. So that time and the investment that I had coming back from college, it looks like it is going to finally put it through.
Long points to 2 companies that have been awarded $400 million contracts.
I highly encourage that if you have not been to Tinian yet and you're feeling the threat or the pain of what is going on over here, you've got to come across the street. And I know it's hard because there's pinched revenue here. So it's hard to appropriate funds to chase activities on an additional island next to us. But if you don't do it, we're going to see a lot more foreign names on this list, of which I don't want to wake up on Tinian and not know anybody anymore.
More business is coming. The Pacific Deterrence Initiative is a $15 billion regional design build that includes the islands of Rota and Tinian. Other contracts include base operations support for the region.
If federal contracting intimidates you and you don't want to work as a prime directly with the military, understand that there are subcontracting opportunities and there are abilities to take advantage of all these businesses being on island, meaning you don't have to deal with the military, but you can feed the people that are working on the military base. Top forecasted business opportunities in bold: warehousing, warehousing, warehousing. Somebody mentioned that earlier. There is no space on Tinian. And we're just in the beginning, commercial space development. I have people coming in all the time, and they're saying, Phil, I'd love to open a restaurant here. Phil, we're gonna open up a nightclub here. It's like, dude, there's no place to put you. We don't have retail space. Restaurants, bars, accommodations. If you guys come to the Fiesta on Tinian, you know there's no rooms. Now imagine an extra 200 or 400 construction workers on the island and their executive personnel staying in a hotel for 3 years because there's no apartments. So take a look at this. This will be on the list. I definitely encourage any businesses that are on the island here in Saipan, or if you're from Guam, we need this help immediately, and we want to keep it as local as possible.
味噌で見えない秘密は蜜の味あれもないないないこれもないないない姿に加えてさあ答えて誰かを好きになることなんて私わからなくてさ嘘か本当か信じれないそんな言葉にまた一人落ちるまた好きにさせる誰も目を奪われてく君は完璧で究極の愛の存在現れなき一番星と生まれ変わりその笑顔で愛してるね誰も彼を虜にしていくその瞳がその言葉が嘘でもそれは完全な愛はいはいあの子は特別です我々は花からおまけです星様の引き立て役人です全てがあの子のおかげなわけないしゃらくさい中にシップななんてないわけないこれはレベルじゃないからこそ許せない完璧じゃない
Coming in at second, garnering 132 points, goes to Mr. Michael Olivero and Corey Lee. Alright, and coming in at first place, bragging rights, garnering 139 points, no other than Crown Plaza's Jen Filipino and Luis Santos. Taking home $500 worth of gift certificate to Twin Supermarket.
The final night of the Taste of the Marianas is this Saturday, and it starts early and finishes late. It's going to happen Saturday night, same place in the American Memorial Park, with Hanmi and the Northern Marianas Technical Institute teaming up for a pastry chef competition. 11 former and ongoing students of the NM Tech culinary program will be challenged to prepare the best version of a classic Mariana dessert, lentizas, a soft, sweet delicacy that typically features sponge cake, milk, eggs, and cinnamon. In support of developing a culinary workforce essential to the hotel industry, Hanmi is offering up to $1,500 in prize money to the winners, $750 for first place, $500 for second, and $250 for third. Contest will incorporate 3 secret ingredients. Chefs are going to begin at 6. Desserts will be chilled around 7, and then the judging begins at 8. Entrees will be judged on the basis of appearance, taste, texture, and kitchen sanitation. Always important there. Taste of the Marianas is going to be open from 5 to 11 p.m. on Saturday, featuring cuisine from places like the Saipan World Resort, Crown Plaza, PIC Surf Club, and other food and drink vendors. And as always, there will be live entertainment. See you on Saturday night.
I love Marianas coffee from Join Me for a Cup. I think you would be really happy.
Hi, I'm Dre, one of the personal trainers here at Goat's Gym, and today we're going to show you a Bulgarian split squat, a fantastic lower body exercise that should be a main staple in your training. Now the first thing we want to address is the rear foot placement. Now whether it's toes on or toes off, just find what's comfortable for you. The bigger issue we want to tackle is the height of the box or bench. You see, when you set up on a box or a bench that's too high, that inherently puts an aggressive stretch on the front of your hip. Oftentimes, that sensation will take away from the working leg, the leg that's on the floor. And when you start to add load in this faulty position, you're bound to run into some problems, particularly if you got some mobility restrictions. So Jamila's gonna set up. She's gonna descend with control, and from there, just stand tall.
Location, location, location. Office space on Capitol Hill available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park. With natural light and ocean views, it's the perfect place for creative professionals. So upgrade your life and your working environment. Schedule an exclusive showing now. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
This weekend, a golf tournament like no other, known as the Biggest Little Tournament on Saipan. On Sunday, it's the 15th edition of the annual Wallach Golf Classic held at Kingfisher. It's the brainchild of Dan Wallach, a physical education teacher and pretty good golfer himself. Players compete for this, a trophy that was designed by a master Irish artisan who uses recycled material to make one-of-a-kind trophies. The tournament has a lot of rules, and they are sometimes changed in the days preceding the tournament. A lot of math and figures and story problems. Everyone in your group keeps their own score for the first 9 holes, and depending on how bad a golfer you are, you can get quite a few mulligan supplements. These are extra shots, both literally and figuratively. After 9 holes, you play in a scramble-type format. This year, a new rule, the 3-putt rule. Since the greens are, well, let's just say they're not in pristine condition, a maximum of 3 putts will be taken, so don't leave that 3rd putt short. It's probably good advice. There's also a group picture, and people get excited for this and even come in costume. For past highlights, let's roll the tape. Shot of the tournament back in 2021. Good golfers are like artists, and Greg Elliott is a painter and a sculptor and one of probably only a few people in the world who can make a shot like this. Elliott realizes that the only way to make birdie here is to land it perfectly on a small rock retaining wall, which is just inches across, and he bounces it perfectly, and he's on the green. Only a couple people in the world can pull off a shot like this. Not named Rory McIlroy. He would take double par on the hole.
I hit it into the rocks and it bounced right onto the green.
Travis Spaeth signed up for the golf and fishing package. He lands a 6-year-old top flight here and decides it's a keeper. His team also would not factor. The real winner each year, the Animals of Saipan, as tournament proceeds go towards helping nonprofits who help with animal care on the island. Good luck, everybody.
Upgrade your savings when you bundle with any iPhone 15 series today. Our affordable Link Bundle gives you the power to choose just what you need. With mobile and home internet starting for as low as $105 a month, no home phone required. Plus, activate your bundle with a brand new iPhone 15 and receive your first 2 months of home internet on us. A $50 port-in credit, a SuperPod AX, and basic installation, all free for a limited time. Additional conditions may apply. Visit DocomoPacific.com to learn more. Docomo Pacific, better together.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas driving range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass, and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week. Tonight, partly cloudy with isolated showers, east winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, lows around 70, chance of showers 20%. Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy with isolated light showers, east winds 10 to 15, around 87 for for the high and a low around 78. Chance of showers just 10%. The moon is full tonight, 99% illuminated. High tide tonight at 9:36 p.m. That'll be a 2-foot high. Low was at 2:19 this afternoon. Sunrise at 5:47 in the morning. Sunset tonight 6:42, and humidity at 78%.